guys, welcome back to my Drag Race Season 13 live reaction series. Yes, that's right, I said 13. 13? For real? It's still going on? It's not really, but oh my god. So here we are. Today I said all season I'm going to react to the COVID lockdown special after the season finishes, but also we have the crowning, the top 4 reaction to the actual crowning when it aired on TV last week. Just like I did with the UK finale. So we're going to do the crowning reaction first with Simone, Rose, Candy and Gottmik. And then we'll do the lockdown special. So hey, hope you're here for the ride. Cute little, like, whatever, like, you know, just extra little bit of me. What's that word? Like the end part of the meal. It's not like the appetizer or the amuse-bouche, as one Miss Coulee would say, but it's the end, the after eight. I don't even, coffee and biscuits, cheese and crackers, whatever you want to call it. But seriously, I thought today I would wear the varsity red jacket that I had from the season 12 premiere. I had like the split premiere, blue and red, 2 jackets. Jansport. But no, seriously, I really love it. And red and black, red, white and black is like my favourite combo. So hey, we got them. I actually got dressed. You know what it is? I put jeans on, I put shoes on. Like, not like you would see them, but I like to just make the effort and like get like a little bit dressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I just thought it'd be cute. I thought it'd be cute for this extra little bit. And as I said last week, I'll not be doing Down Under as it happens. But I won't also be watching it, so I might watch it and react to it when I get around to it. So just if people are wondering, because I know people comment, but it'll happen when it happens, whether it's in a few weeks, months or years. It won't be years. But I also just want to say a massive thank you for all the amazing comments from the finale. Seriously, like, I read every single one. I just haven't got around to typing a response, and the general response is thank you so much. It was amazing, wasn't it? Like, just that we all got to celebrate together, and no matter who won, blah 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 blah. The outfit was fun, everything was fun. I didn't expect to get emotional 3 or 4 times. And then also, I'm actually feeling quite emotional today, so fingers crossed there's nothing too much in this COVID special. But before we do that, let's crack on with the crowning of Simone. Simone, season 13.
So proud of us. Literally, no matter what happens, I'm so proud of every single one of you. Yes, I'm so honored to be here with you guys.
Love you guys.
I'm honored to be here too. I need a cocktail. Mine's just white. It kind of goes with the jacket. They're all dressed like their drinks, but okay. Season 13, watched the finale live. Compared to last year, when they were all in their bedrooms at home, this is the tea. This is what it's meant to be.
Oh god, a reveal! That's her Vanity Fair outfit.
I mean, she took the coat off, but okay. She was full on performing and lip syncing. It's not like the Christmas one where it was like half real. This was like actually good, so well done Rue for that. Like, thing is, they know that the top 2 got to Simone and Candy, so like Rosé sitting there chilling, Gottmik's like, we haven't won, but we want to see who wins. Like, it's cute, cute, cute. They obviously filmed 2 endings, Candy winning and Simone winning, and so they don't know who it actually is.
Hand on your hip.
Oh, wow!
I've never seen
you like this. I've never seen you like this.
I think they won't even remember half of what happened because they're too like in the moment, just like, this is the shit, this is it. Also, I realised, work bitch, how did I forget? It was only season 11 and I reacted to it, but Mercedes Amon Diamond and Kahana Montrese did work bitch. Some of the songs we've had before in the past on finales, like Stronger, work bitch. So hey, work bitch.
Oh!
Yeah, that was like everything. What am I doing? Apparently, did Rose pass out or something? Apparently someone messaged me, Rose passed out right before doing this. Like, she'd already had the ankle thingamajig. She had a bit of a rough day, and I'm so glad that she managed to do what she did. It sucks how it happened for her for the finale, for the lip syncs, but she'll be back for All Stars. She'll be top 4. She'll be in another song. It'll be great. Like,
I know, I don't have a reveal.
Comics like, I don't have a reveal, like sat there like you know what I mean though? Like, if Angie and Soju were gonna do the Tool and the Puff, at least if it was a reveal on the first episode.
Oh!
Yeah, she was like, I'm feeling this, I'm doing it. Oh, I can't believe she's our winner. Oh. And that was when I sort of lost my shit because I was like, oh my god, she's done it. She's really in the top 2. I thought Gottmik, I just woke up that day feeling like Gottmik was going to win. And so I felt bad. I would have loved Gottmik to win as well, but I just knew, I was like, Simone and Candy, Simone's going to take. Like, I was already celebrating at that point. I was like, I was gagged by Utica. Schenectady. Someone else. Utica. I can't even remember. I was saying it to myself yesterday. I can't remember.
Wait, is she a cactus?
Wait, is she a cactus?
Why is everyone a cactus?
See, I thought she was cactus vibe, but she's a rose with the thorns. Only when I saw the rose emoji on her Instagram did I realize that she was a rose. Oops. Paper bags, paper bags. Paper bags, all over again. Well done, Valerie.
Wait, this look, let's... Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jada, it's fierce, it's incredible she gets to be on the main stage. The look is like regal, but do you not think... I don't know, I just was expecting more. Imagine if that was like right at the finale moment, like, oh wait, and Ellie is. Oh my god. But seriously, Jada, cute look, but like, you know when like Sasha came out, Aquaria came out, Violet came out. I don't know. I just don't understand the mechanical shit going on inside her hair and everything. People were commending Candy for not having a reveal on the final lip sync, which is fair. Perform. But she had the flag, but like, I was like, oh my, like, she pulls a thing and it's like, it's just super cute because it goes with the flowy fringe thing. Speaking of flowy fringe, I didn't realize that her actual dress was nailed. I knew she had the nails in the hair and the feet, but the whole thing was nails when I looked close at it. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Oh my god, this is the moment though. This is why we're watching this, come on. Oh god, she actually looks like she's gonna fucking pass out. Come on. She gotta know she's done it. Like, come on.
Yes! 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 My baby!
I know we're rooting you, but like, I'm... Imagine that moment where you're like, fuck, you literally did it. Oh, girl, work, sis. Oh, and is she in yellow? No, that's Gottmik's
No!
I just thought I'd do another one anyway. So.
Another this!
I can't tell if she's like not actually breathing or like putting it on, and then she's just like, could you imagine? Like, well done.
Arkansas took it home, y'all!
Not her winners tour getting announced yesterday, and I got tickets, meet and greet, December. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see Simone. You're gonna need it. A ticket. Okay, that was it. Amazing. Super cute. Not dead emotional. Obviously they watch the finale and then she wins and then she's like, oh my god, yay. Normally they would, sometimes they do it in a room like that. Sometimes say All Stars 4, they do it in like a club and someone passes the crown down. It just depends, obviously COVID. So it just depends, but it's super cute, and let's crack on with the lockdown special. So hey. Oh, not the mask casual. Oh my god, it's gonna be atmospheric, scenic, cinematic. Whew.
Please walk in. Face shields and masks, please.
Copy that.
In 2020, the coronavirus shut down the world and changed all of our lives forever.
You wanted a twist, Sadie. You thought Drag Race was gonna go away because Miss COVID came up in here. No, darling.
In the middle of it all, the queens and crew of RuPaul's Drag Race made herstory, becoming one of the first productions to be shot in the age of COVID-19. This is the story of how 13 queens defied the odds during a global pandemic and looked damn good doing it.
To be able to film one of the biggest shows in the world through a pandemic shows how amazing drag queens are, and to be a part of that history, or herstory rather, is an amazing feeling.
Like, no joke. You know, but we don't know. We know, but we've not experienced how intense and hardship the show is. long days, in heels, standing, hardly any breaks, whatever it is, early mornings, late nights, and then add in fucking this into it. It's actually crazy, like, to think that they've literally just gone and fucking done it with this extra element of it. So props to them all, seriously. They could have just skipped it a year. I think people might not have bothered, like, been bothered, and you know, I know we love the show, but maybe could have, like, skipped it a year. But it's happened and work for what they did. No, January 1st, 2020, everything was so... I was, like, nearly wearing this for season 12.
There was so much hope and a lot of really big opportunities and a lot of promise.
Miss Paradise 2020 goes to Miss Olivia.
She must have been just so brand new then.
And I won, and I swept all the categories.
I was a full-time drag queen, working at Lips of Atlanta, darling. You know, making her coins, making her ducats. Like, I'm just living my best life.
Thanks for stopping by. Why don't you come on in?
I would love to make an audition video. I'm not gonna go on the show or do drag or da-da-da-da-da. But can I just make, like, an audition video anyway for the fun of it? Whoa, I swear.
Hi, I'm Denali. Nice to meet you.
That would definitely get you on the show.
To get on RuPaul's Drag Race, it just meant the world.
I think I can speak for myself. No, actually, I can speak for the world. I'm sure you were all gooped and gagged.
Goop. 27 weeks to production. So it's obviously like, what, September-ish? August?
At an open-air market in Wuhan, China.
Oh my God.
I'm a news buff, so therefore I'm always watching the news. In October 19th, there was an outbreak going on in China. I assumed that it was going to reach the United States.
It is 10 times more lethal than the seasonal flu.
I knew it was dangerous, and I knew with me recovering from my cancer situation, I could possibly die from it because I was in a high-risk category.
The number of cases of...
Anyone could fucking die from it. She really could have. This is crazy. Getting the chills, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh.
And that's when the chaos reigned. Everyone was freaking out.
It was just like really scary because I was constantly reading stories about people who looked Asian being discriminated against or like assaulted because people were so scared about COVID and blaming China for the virus. I'm not Chinese, but are people gonna be afraid of me?
And I just remember it just getting worse and worse. You're put on alert. You don't know quite what's happening. No one's saying anything. We don't have any leadership from the top.
We're doing a great job with it, and it will go away.
We're doing a great job with it. Meh. Okay, well, you know what it is? What Kamora was saying probably doesn't help with him coming from the top being like, the Chinese disease. Like, literally allowing the hate and the discrimination and just yeah, it may have originated from there, but stop calling it the fucking Chinese disease. Like, I know this is like a year ago, but like, he's a fucking twat and he's gone, thank God. So fucking like, ignorant, lack of knowledge, just immature.
I was doing a show at Stonewall. It was really, really packed because I think everyone knew this was
like,
it.
go out now before you can't, yeah.
It was the second week of March that everything shut down.
Went to a show in April, which was it April? It was at the end of March. No, I think no. It was the end of February. Then we went to one in March. Of course, not April. We went. When was the Latrice and Vinegar show? Was it March? That was the last show. Like that was That was the last time I was in Newcastle. No joke. Like 15 months ago.
I became anal. If I gotta go to the grocery store, the plastic bags couldn't come in the house. We had to wash everything down. My other half, he was like, well, just calm down. And
Tell
I'm
me
like,
about it.
you don't understand.
I was like, the loaf of bread was coming. I was like, well, people have touched that pudding on the shelf. Do we wipe the bread down? Do we wipe the packaging? And then I was like, no. But I still have a bit of a issue with receiving posts and parcels in the post because I open it, then I just wash my hands. It's fucking crazy.
The death of legendary New York drag queen Mona Foote really shook the queer community in New York.
When Mona passed away, that's when it really set in for everyone that it was like, oh my God, like that can be me.
Yeah.
And I tested positive for COVID.
Shit.
Bitch.
I didn't.
It would be my life to get COVID and die before Drag Race.
And she made it the fucking top 2 though. But I didn't know she had it.
A week or 2 after New York City shut down. And I feel like I know exactly where I got it. I know that it was at that last gig. I was, you know, away from the audience. I still got it.
It was the second week in March that I was like really feeling sick. More sick than I've like ever gotten. And I remember calling my mom late at night. She is a registered nurse. She was in New Jersey, I was in Brooklyn, and she asks me all these questions. And I remember rattling off all the things that later on became the like checkmark list for COVID-19. The fever, the chills. Later on, I had a loss of taste and smell. At that point, my own mother became my personal nurse, and I just like fought through it.
God.
I remember laying in bed and not being able to breathe and eat. First of all, hold on, I cannot taste anything. And you know a bitch like me love to eat. On top of that, I have really bad asthma, so not being able to breathe was also terrible.
Yeah. I'm fine with I don't have asthma or anything, but I'd be fucking scared. Like to I've never had it. Touch all the wood. But seriously, like...
My boyfriend Eddie is a nurse in Brooklyn, and I was terrified for him because Eddie was around the virus every day.
Cute.
So he and I did choose to separate. You know, we just felt like it was the safest.
I couldn't deal with someone who's like working in hospitals, working in the schools, and then smart, so...
I was literally preparing my audition, and he was able to support me so much and physically be there for me too. For me to not have that ability to reciprocate when he was going through something really trying in his career was tough.
I think we were like a month and a half into quarantine. And I was just like, I don't think they're gonna be going away to film Drag Race.
Every drag queen was sitting in her living room doing nothing until, you know, they were like, let's get something going, let's do some digital drag, let's keep the community alive.
Yeah, and that's what happened. We had Digital Drag Con. People doing like cameos, live streams, everything, like...
I'm walking around the house in pumps, throwing these videos out there.
You could never have a sugar daddy because you are not that kind of girl.
I was going through it. I didn't think I was, but like looking back, I'm like, you were just yelling at your plant.
Hey, we were all doing shit. Hey, girl.
Another batch of queens provided a much-needed ray of
Yes,
light
for the
and also
finale.
raised questions about what a season filmed during lockdown would look like.
Watching the season 12 finale was kind of hopeful in a way, because like, you know, they made it work. They made a way out of no way.
Oh, yes! Look for me, bitch. I am right on the left side of Dahlia. I'm the gorgeous bitch in the back. You can't miss me. And I thought to myself, like, okay, are they gonna have a virtual season 13? Child, I thought RuPaul was gonna be sitting up in a webcam every single week with Michelle Visage. I was telling you to sashay away, and you already home.
No, bitch, no. Could you actually imagine? Ru couldn't even get her face and hair done for those, like, reunion and finale bits. Like, no. A full season virtual? Ooh.
George Floyd, the unarmed black man in Minneapolis, died in police custody.
On top of this pandemic, we
25th of
saw
May. It
the
is
murder
literally the 1st of May
of George
right now.
Floyd.
Wow.
We saw someone's life being taken away from him.
It was the first time in my
Chills
time
again.
we
Oh,
saw
my legs as well.
this country come together in unity, supporting, saying, hey, this was wrong, and this has to change.
We just had the trial and guilty, guilty, guilty.
It definitely
Tick, tick, tick.
influenced my want to be on the show, because I have to bring awareness to this somehow. If I got on and I have a platform to do so, what a privilege to have some part of making the country and the world better, you know?
People ask me all the time if I'm a political queen, and my answer will always be
yes.
When I walk into a space as a drag queen, as a black drag queen, that's political.
It is. Drag is political, period, in the first place. So, absolutely.
The first thing I thought of was how you're going to use this platform as a queer brown person, and that felt awesome.
Oh, we're getting the call in June. Okay.
I got this call from LA. I was like, who is calling me at this time?
It was a California number, and like, I don't think I had anything from like collections at the time from California, so obviously it was Drag Race. I'm just kidding, I don't have anything in collections. Take that out.
I picked up the phone and I just heard, hey Denali, are you alone right now?
Well, I want to congratulate you.
You're gonna be a Rue girl.
Is that an Australian voice? Or like, I can't tell. LA? I don't know.
Congratulations, you have been selected as one of the contestants on this year's season of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I just like wept, drunkenly wept.
I literally screamed on top of the balcony. I had a full-on Tangled moment and just like screamed to the heavens.
Yes! I made it! It's me! It's time! It's my time!
I didn't scream or anything. Like, I just froze in time.
Wait, what is that, Candy?
Oh my god!
You been dyeing your beard? Oh my god. What? Could you imagine getting that call? The stress though? You gotta put in the work and lots to do. But could you imagine? Getting their drag together in a few weeks and like there's only so many designers around and able to get fabric and da-da-da.
And without a beat, the person on the other side of that phone goes, let's get crafty, queen. Excuse me?
Full of drive and determination, my queens soon discover that their very first challenge is prepping in a pandemic.
I'm a libtard kind of girl, so I didn't really have a huge wardrobe. I was trying to figure out how in the world am I about to get all these garments made during a pandemic.
All of the easily accessible things that wouldn't be a problem are all of a sudden really difficult. There's a wig shortage. There's not enough lace front wigs to go around in the entire world.
How the world runs out of wigs is beyond me. I don't understand.
Really? Was that actually what was happening? Like, I can imagine fabric, heels, wigs. You got a lot of things to... I'm sorry, we were in a toilet roll pandemic. We ran out of toilet roll. People were stockpiling everything. Toilet rolls, though, I swear. Hand sanitizer and masks. All the, like, equipment. No, we had a wig shortage. It's actually kind of, like, crazy. Oh, my God.
I had to reuse a lot of my stuff, like make things into other things.
That's kind of like the roots of drag, right?
This is crazy a lot of work.
Prior coming to Drag Race, it was really scary for me to bring this up to my parents because like I still haven't showed them like Kimura. They don't know what drag is. They don't know what a drag queen is. They're very like traditional old school Vietnamese. And like when it came out to my mom, it was very difficult for her. She didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks. But I knew I had to do it. I basically told my parents that I'm gonna be an actor on a TV show in LA, but I have to dress up as a woman, like makeup and hair. To my surprise, they were just like, you know, you're an adult now, we can't tell you what to do. And I just hope that like, I hope that like when she does see me as Kimura, I hope she's like proud of me.
I mean, the looks that she did, yeah. I mean, it took 5 years to get that one look together, but for real, she looked fucking stunning in everything that she wore, so. So they had a month from June to July, and now here we go.
Got, like double masked, got gloves, I got the visor, got the hand sanitizer.
I didn't have room for like this big feathered headpiece. It was basically my carry-on. I didn't give a fuck anymore about what people thought about me. Like, I'm going to chase my dreams. Like, what are you doing? Like.
As my queens were taking flight, the Drag Race crew began preparing for a season like no other, with a whole new set of protocols.
There's a PA waiting. The van that pulls up is like a hazmat van. The driver is shielded off from me with plastic. He has on his PPE gear.
It's like the scene from E.T., how it's just like you're in this clear plastic bubble in the back of a van.
I felt like they were doing everything in their power to make sure that COVID didn't rain on this parade.
Before stepping foot on the set, my quarantine queens were isolating, creating their own bubble so they could eventually all come together safely.
We get to the hotel, and I hate being by myself. I lost my mind at day one.
God, really? You can picture being like, well, I'm in Drag Race, let me get myself mentally prepared, like, come on, what we're gonna do, like, I don't know the challenges, but like, we gotta bring some comedy, we gotta start thinking of ideas and just, I don't know, make the most of it. Hey, it's a cute little holiday until the Drag Race starts.
I would literally get off to the noise of them slipping the menu under my door, like, whoosh.
And I'd be like,
we started to look forward to the envelopes coming on the door because that's how you got your meal requests, anything that was going on. That was the communication.
Seriously though, so hang on, day 8, how many days, was this a 2-week that they had to do it for? 2 full weeks?
competition has begun. Here's your call time. Like, it's real.
Your call time is 8 a.m. like tomorrow, like, could you, I wasn't ready, I need a shave, like what? I could never be on this show. The stress. Can I just visit? I want to visit, thanks.
I'm looking all around and seeing all the pictures of Rue. And it wasn't until later when I realized that the workroom was kind of designed for us that season.
Yeah, Untucked is over here. It's bigger.
And we had to have like a huge room. When I first walked in, I was like exploring and I like got exhausted. I was like, can I take my fucking heels off? I was like, I'm like, fucking doing laps here. This is like huge.
On top of the fact that the workroom is huge, they also put Untucked in the workroom, which is fab. But then we also had a stage in the workroom, which I actually love.
Sickening. You know, I thought about it afterward and I was like, geez, just a sneeze is a hot topic. Wow.
Well, I thought you did that on purpose because of COVID. You know what I mean?
To show the world where we are.
I was a little skeptical about wearing the mask because, of course, this show is being seen in 2021. I didn't want to bring back any ideas of 2020.
No, but
wearing
we're still living it, so sis, don't worry.
Reminded me of the horrible life I had in 2020 with this mask on, you know. But hey, it's still going on, so.
Walking around that corner and coming through that workroom entrance is something you're just like, ah.
Those heels are not
I
it,
have
sis.
been literally in my apartment, not performing. I've had this mask on. I haven't seen anyone's face in like a really long time.
That's what I thought was lush. That they got to be in a bubble and hug and touch for a couple of weeks. How good is that? Different people, new friends, a bit of normality for them.
I want to hug them, but then again, I'm like, I don't want to hug you. We've been so used to like being 6 feet apart from everyone that even like getting close to someone is like terrifying.
Yeah.
Now we're able to be with one another and kind of be like normal again. We get to be with our season 13 sisters.
They're obviously not allowed to go and touch Rue. Rue's been stood there. They're all stood hugging and touching and stuff. Except from on the finale, right at the end, they hugged Rue. Someone hugged Rue when Simone was crowned. So actually, that's hey. But just the whole thing about them being a bubble is cute.
To twirl inward and we're gonna cinnamon roll you. I'm a very affectionate person.
What?
If someone needs a little bit of uplift and I can offer that like through the touch of my body, that touch can be really powerful.
Utica is like a giraffe of love. It is a big deal. Like if you have not like talked to the outside world, been locked up in a hotel room and like have not talked to any friends, family, and have not been touched, to finally hug someone. It was gorgeous.
Can I have a Utica hug and a Joey J hug?
There were rules we all had to follow. So every day on the runway and all over the set, category is precaution.
I felt really, really safe on the set. The Drag Race team went above and beyond with making sure everything was done correct. Temperature check when you come on the set. We're always constantly getting tested. I didn't really like the whole testing thing going to my nose or whatever, but...
I literally have done it once and I hated it. I nearly fainted. Like, I felt sick, I went pale, I had to sit down.
The camera crew had to be 6 to 10 feet apart from the cast, and they had plexiglass in between them.
And each other.
Production could not get close to you unless they were assigned to be with you in the bubble.
There are crew members who I never actually saw what they looked like. It's hysterical to feel like you get to know someone so well and have no idea what they actually look like.
Oh, wow. Yeah, like the entire time. Could you imagine?
It was sometimes difficult to make out what people were saying because, you know, masks, they can muffle.
10 minutes, ladies. 10 minutes till main stage.
One of our story producers, she had a megaphone, so there was no mistaking what she said.
Well, that's not what you said in your interview, Elliot.
Candy, that's not how you find Untucked.
I need one of them.
This little fucking megaphone is everything. I want one.
I want one. Okay, how do I get one on Amazon? Okay.
For season 13, we had to rethink everything. Planning every challenge became its own challenge.
Thinking about going into Drag Race and knowing how all of the challenges function, but knowing that we had the pandemic, and it made me question so many things, like, how is the makeover challenge gonna work? How about pit crew? What about like stage productions where we have backup dancers and they're all over us and touching us and lifting us and doing all these things?
Pit crew is a part of Drag Race culture.
We've
The
just
pit
not had
crew
them.
Is lovely. Bring back my pit crew.
For the RuPaul Mark challenge, I was April Fool's, and she, at the end, finds her prince, but I had to act like he was there, but it was full just green screened, and he was not actually there.
I had to sing with this lovely prince man, and he wasn't even
Jeffrey
there.
wasn't even there. Oh my god.
Jeffrey Boyer Chapman.
She is so cute, child. I got my life for him on set.
I met him, but he wasn't even there. How was that happen?
Wow.
COVID.
Oh my god. I didn't even know that. The power of green
In
screen.
normal Drag Race fashion, when there's not a pandemic, you get a lot of guest judges. This time, they had to have people, I think, that were close to the show, people that had been like more quarantined. We had Lonnie Love, we had T.S. Madison, Nicole Byer, Jamal Sims. It felt like a good old family reunion.
Yeah.
One of the people that did come up on the lovely little screen where Miss Paul usually is, was Anne Hathaway.
I was gonna say Anne Hathaway. That was one of the bit. That was the score.
So to be able to just like look at her just chatting with us in her living room, it was really cool.
Hi, Anne. I'm Olivia.
I met Anne Hathaway. You can't tell me any different. She was there in the room.
Hi, Olivia.
She said my name. I met Anne Hathaway.
We get to film with Ross Matthews. We're sitting there, and Ross just turns to me, and it's just like, you know, aren't we just so lucky to be here and to be doing this? And I was just like, it's kind of amazing. Because, like, I'd be locked in my apartment right now, staring at my ceilings, and here I am filming.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I'm not getting emotional. Why are they? Oh my god, not the bags.
I loved getting out of drag at the end of the day.
And putting like this casual music in the background, just like making it like this emotional film situation, and now I'm like,
Having that kind of moments with the queens just reminded me how fun it was being backstage, getting to like kiki and just have fun.
We're birthplace sisters.
Okay! I was like,
And it was hard for them to shove me back into isolation after that point. I was like, we're having so much fun. Leave me in the van.
Once you go back to your hotel, you go back into your rooms. But, you know, you can't go into the other girl's room and kai-kai with your sister.
So while
Well,
we're
you
filming,
should if you're all
I
bubbled.
have no access to internet. There's no phone in the room. I have hotel television, and it's majority like sports and news. So I'm just seeing every single day COVID cases rising.
Oh,
and
God.
I have not talked to any friends or family. And what if one of my friends or family members has passed away from COVID?
You don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I'm certain production would tell you, but like, wow. To just not know, like that, the fear.
Bitch, if I was going crazy in my own hotel room, I can imagine RuPaul was going crazy too. So I'm sure Miss Thing wanted to go to the workroom and kiki with us and you know, and talk to someone.
If you were closer to me, I'd slap you.
That's probably why she's still laughing this whole time. She's just like letting it out. She's seeing people, human contact, interactions. I totally appreciate.
Have you had sweet, passionate love? Is that a real dimple? Have they changed the carpet at the gay 90s?
Yes.
They have. Okay, good.
Finally.
It was so crazy how long we were all talking with her. Both of us were so excited to talk to someone else.
Burt Reynolds in Hooper. The
A lot of
tight
unseen
pants.
footage.
You could tell what religion they are. Let me just say that.
They were really intimate times where you were able to connect with Rue. You're so limited to human interaction that like this felt like even more special. I work in corporate fashion. They actually like don't know I'm here at all. Right.
That's because they tell you not to tell anyone.
I think the way you talk is genius.
I walked out of there thinking RuPaul's my homegirl. I was like, girl, me and RuPaul gonna go get lunch after this.
I fucking love it.
I would be so fucking nervous to speak to like a 101 or whatever.
I just squirted hand sanitizer on my face. For confessionals,
Splat.
we were sitting in a chair like this, and there was an iPad in front of us with a storyline producer, and that's how we would talk. It was like a Zoom call. You can tell when it's a
Oh.
little like a screen moment, as opposed to a full human in front of you.
Wow. Okay.
The interviews, like when you're out of drag, that's like sometimes the most emotional, raw moments. And like I'm sitting here like, can I have a tissue? Talking to a computer.
Oh.
I think I'm muted. Looks like it. Dealing with, the Wi-Fi.
It's like us at work doing Zoom call. Like, oh my god.
We were free sometimes. I will be in my conversation because I get really animated and really.
Did I do that on purpose? What's happening? I'm not freezing.
Really
It's not me.
So sometimes I would really be into it, and she'd catch any.
Yeah, that's like me. Imagine if I was just talking like normal like this, and then sometimes I'm doing that on like FaceTime, and it misses a few words, and you've missed a whole sentence.
We walk in between stages with our masks and shields and full drag, and all of production would be standing on the side. It was literally a parade. They would be clapping for us and congratulating us.
That's lush.
And it was so cute, especially if you won that week, because you'd be like in the front, you'd be like, oh my God, thank you.
Every time we'd get off a challenge, it's like they would applaud. It was just kind of like that.
That's
we know
nice.
you're tired. We know this has been hard, but like you're gonna make it.
It's like another runway, getting to work it again. You made the effort to get into this drag, make the most of it.
I felt really, really safe because everyone was really strict and aggressive on the bubble and COVID protocols. I was like, is this low-key kind of the perfect place you could possibly be for a pandemic?
A lot was on the line because the thought of being sent home, I'm like, I don't want to go back to just watching movies and picking out and eating a bunch of food. I didn't want to sign back up for that. I want to do this. I want to be here. I want to like express myself. I want to do my art on this stage.
That's another thing. Once you go home, you're going back to reality.
You know you are 100% safe here. That's the thing. And was I 100% safe before I came to the show? I wasn't.
Every time we make a season of RuPaul's Drag Race, it's a special event for the cast and the crew. And this year, we appreciated it like never before.
Drag Race is kind of a little bit of an escape during this crazy time. I think it's really needed right now. We can still thrive, you just have to be safe, and we can still make really dope art and get the job done.
We bring happiness to a bad situation. Who else would be brave enough to do that than men playing in heels, playing in wigs?
At the end of the day, I just wanted some sisters. I wanted a sisterhood. And I'm glad I got it.
To be on season 13, one of the first TV shows to film during a global pandemic, baby, iconic.
This is something really special that no one has ever experienced. I have a bond with these girls that no one has ever experienced. I played my part and I created this beautiful story with these beautiful girls, and I would never take it away for anything.
Oh my god, it still looks busy there.
Going back to New York and coming home to my boyfriend was so nice. I cannot tell you how pregnant I am. It is wild. Eddie and I have matured as a couple very quickly because of this year, in leaps and bounds further than we would have if we weren't in the pandemic and if I didn't get cast on Drag Race. Oh my god, like he just did like the Drag Race of healthcare work.
That is the Drag Race team right there.
You've been away in this fairy tale world of filming a TV show, and now you're coming back into the reality of life. But the reality of life is that there's still a pandemic happening.
When I get home, I'm home for a couple of months. I took the COVID test. It comes back positive. So I'm instantly scared because I'm like, oh, it's gonna sneak up on me and kill me. I don't know what's about to happen. Nothing changes. I didn't have a cold. I didn't have anything that was related with it other than testing positive. So it does go to show you how unpredictable COVID is. It is the invisible monster, and you have to treat it as such.
I'm hopeful that we're moving in the right direction as a country and that vaccines are going to be able to be distributed to a point where numbers are low enough that we can see the fans and that we can interact with.
DragCon, it was like one of the last things they did, January 2020. DragCon UK, the first ever one, my first ever convention. I need it. January 2022, come on, let's get vaccinated, let's do it. Like, girl, I'm not flying over to LA anytime soon going to DragCon over there, but like, can we just
The
have...
vaccine is administered by a pit crew member, and I choose the anal option.
It was exciting to be pioneers of filming in COVID, but
There's all these things that made it frustrating and difficult at times, but you come out stronger on the other side of it. I can do anything now.
You know, I will admit, in previous years, I was very oblivious to politics, but like now that I'm given this platform, it is really important for me to speak up against those injustices, me kind of living my truth about drag. I need to do the same about these issues.
I like that. I love that. She had a mask that said that before. Now it's written on her lips. I love it. The whole thing about being like, oh, the Chinese disease, you're the virus. No. So word Kimura for that. I actually like that statement piece.
I've survived Corona. I've survived Trump. I've survived cancer. I'm not gonna tell you what else I survived. Just trust me, I survived some things.
Okay, but hey.
Even in one of the hardest times that we face right now, we're gonna put on a brave face and we're gonna go to that front line and we're gonna give it to you. And we're gonna do it what? Sickening. Corona can't keep a good queen down.
More than ever, it's important to be kind to yourself and to others. Because with love and understanding, we will get through this together.
You need help.
Thank you. The world is in chaos. You know, try your absolute best to like share in the joy. You deserve it. Treat yourself to an amazing life. Go make a hat. Go give cats massages. Whatever like gives you that like that feeling.
Just
go
fucking do it.
This COVID situation coming out of nowhere and taking so many lives away from people who had dreams, I'm sure, that they wanted to accomplish, only shows you that, girl, just, you gotta live, sis. Live, girl.
Whew, there we have it. I just have a few things I want to say about that. I can't remember what it was exactly, but just the whole thing, I think it's given me more of an appreciation for this season for what they've done. I know a lot of people haven't been enjoying it as much, or the viewers are down, but what they've managed to pull off and do has been incredible. And so I have more of an appreciation of, say, if one runway look just didn't look that good, well, maybe they couldn't get everything that they wanted together, and they managed to put together, what, 15 weeks worth of 16, whatever, 20 odd looks. You've got mini challenges, you've got entrance looks, you've got some episodes that are 4 looks. 20 plus looks each for each queen, managed to pull that together in the time that they had for during the situation. Everything is commendable in itself, and just everyone, even like the crew working on it, they're going to work every day, and just the whole thing has been fabulous that they could do it, and something entertaining for us to watch, which is commendable. Like I say, they could have skipped it and done it next year or whatever, but they managed to do it, and I'm so grateful as well that we managed to get the grand finale with the lip syncs, because that's something that we all look forward to, and it's just freaking incredible. So just work. And what they were saying about just like live your life seriously, people who had dreams and not being able to, you know, yeah, just go out and do it. Like, if you got money, if you got savings in your bank, just don't let it sit there. Like, I'm not saying go out and just like go crazy and spend your life savings, but if something makes you happy, then just fucking do it. Like, literally, I need to make some changes in my life. Not really, but like just in terms of like the Drag Race going on and on and on and on forever and ever and ever. I need to set some time for myself. I do need to make some sort of announcement regarding that situation properly and officially, but like I said, Drag Race Down Under is on a permanent pause for me for now, until further notice. But yeah, I've definitely been spending a bit. I've been buying some. I just got myself a Build-A-Bear, another one for my second one. I got one like 4 years ago. It's super cute. Pokemon cards, memorabilia, outfits. Just go fucking spend it if you've got it. If do what makes you happy. Give someone a hug if you can. That's literally it. You know what I mean? Go buy another mask. I've got about 4 masks. I need to buy a new one, a cute one. I want to buy something. What was I gonna buy? I think I was gonna buy like a Nintendo one, or Pokemon. Maybe like a Drag Race one. I don't know, something cute, sassy. I want more face masks. I don't want them at the same time, but you know what I mean. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Give a thumbs up if you did. I would like to say, like, like giving the likes and comments, it pushes the algorithm for more views and stuff. Not that the views are like a big deal, and I know a lot of people aren't going to watch this video because the season's over, blah 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 blah. And I just love doing this for you guys. I love watching it, and even for me to look back in the future, I'll be like, oh my god, this is where we were in life at this point. But like I say, it really does help. And I just hit 6,800 subscribers. I was at like 6,700, and now we got the 6,800. That's actually incredible. I really do love it and appreciate it so freaking much. And like I say, next week I will be doing the deleted scenes for season 13. So if just in case you thought that season 13 was long, if you just need like a little bit more season 13, even after this COVID special, we have some deleted scenes. So there's plenty. So I'm actually doing 18 weeks worth for this season, I think, pretty much. Yeah. So with that, that's pretty much it. Everyone stay safe, be fabulous. It's actually a really good thing to look back at this. Same with the Vegas review. If you watch that, it goes into the bit where like Vegas shut down because of COVID and everything. Oh, crazy, seriously. In case you guys have missed the fan and the shade button, and we have a bit of fan, I'll give you a thwop. Should we do a double? The shade of it all. And with that, I will see you when I see you. I'll be on Twitch tonight and all weekend. I've got lots of stuff. Pokemon Snap just came out. So freaking exciting. Oh my god. I'm so excited to play that. Shawnee_92, my new gaming channel. I plan on posting loads of stuff on there when I get around to doing stuff. And I have some stuff planned for this main channel, obviously, and things going forward and stuff. But like I say, there will be a little break. And I just need some time to myself and everything. But I appreciate everything, all you guys, seriously, and I will try and get back to the comments for the finale because you guys are amazing. Obviously my little Lalaurie look, it's over there, but my bags are down there. I don't even know. Thank you all for being amazing, and I will see you very soon when I see you. You know where to find me. Instagram. I've started using Twitter more. The fan fell down. Girl. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Go watch my back catalogue of videos, girl. Like, go watch I've got 400 odd videos now, so like, just go have a little perusal. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. I think I'm a winner. I'm a winner, babe. That's a wrap. That's a wrap on season 13. Obviously, I have deleted scenes, but I've already filmed them. That is the last bit of filming for season 13. Done. Work. That's a wrap. Come on, Simone. Ooh. It was kind of going to land on my face, but whatever. Oh, tickly.
And the winner is...
What? No! Oh my god! Oh my! I didn't even know I was nominated! Oh my god! No fucker! I won Miss Congenia! Not me, like, representing...
Oh, this prayer actually worked in my favor, girl. Thank you so much, Ole Body, honey, for the coins, girl. Thank you, Mother Ruth. Thank you to my sister.